I absolutely love this song. It feels very much like a church number. But it's not perfect. One criticism I have with it is when they say the fire of friendship, it sounds like they're saying final. Seriously, listen with your ears. The fire of friendship is reborn. Plus, Daniel said he wrote this to be a real Brony anthem. And while you do get that feeling, you notice that something is missing. And in this case, it's the elements of harmony. While they are referenced, both generosity and magic are missing. See? They're gone. But despite this, I can't hate the song. For one, I love how the bass and the tenors get their own verse to shine. Winter brings all its cold and storm. Sounds fantastic. Plus, not only does it sound like a Brony anthem, it feels like a Christmas song. And when you combine our Brony values with the spirit of Christmas, it just warms my heart. Good song. It feels just like a Christmas carol. Though I do have two issues.
Ding!
All the... While bells are certainly Christmassy, and those words have been used in Christmas songs, it's used rather sparingly, but having them out in front feels like...
Slumming in at number 2 are songs that try to pass off la-las, na-nas, and doot-doos as legit lyrics.
Man, am I sick of that.
Yeah, it feels more like filler. Say what you want about Carol of the Bells, but they use it once as a main line. Plus the ding-dongs start chanting in the background. But this feels like writer's block.
Ding!
Is this diegetic or not? After seeing Octavia conducting, you get the feeling that this song is happening in-universe. But when we get to the line, not one mistake, don't let that break, oh goodness sake. Wait, was that part of the song? If so, when did this become a Randy Newman number?
Red-headed lady, reaching for an apple, gonna take a bite. Nope.
It's a little baffling, and it can take you out of the moment. This feels like it's trying to be a Disney villain song.
I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch.
The greatest gift that I give today, and every pony will have to face it.
Which works. It is a good choice. But the best thing this song does is...
No more little games for you to play.
I don't know what that is called, but my god does it sound sinister. No, really, take out the visuals and listen with your ears again.
No more shall any say.
It's right up there with a diminished fifth. Epic touch. In the show, it's definitely a good song, but on the album, it feels a little disjointed. That's because they removed the dialogue between Snowfall Frost and her teacher.
Just what do you think you're doing, Snowfall?
Decorating the classroom for Heartswarming Eve, Professor Flintheart.
It doesn't properly set up the next part. You can listen to it and tell something is missing. Granted, since we're dealing with a Christmas carol, we at least have an idea of what is missing. But I would have liked to have seen them put in the extra lines detailing what happened. That being said, if I can say one serious thing about this song, don't take Christmas away from children. Kids need magic in their lives so that when they get older, they can pass it down to the next generation. Finally, a proper Pinkie Pie Christmas song. And this one's rather unique because...
Ding!
This has a more jazz sound. Which isn't uncommon, because most jazz Christmas songs aren't played like this.
Take a look at everything. Around you all the smells are truly well.
It's more like this. but that's one of the things that gives this song character. And speaking of character,
Ding!
we tend to hear Pinkie Pie sing to pop or dance music.
Get your hooves up, party starting out right now. Life has a way of keeping us all dancing. Go and get it, wow. So giggle at the ghostly, guffaw at the grossly.
But this is something completely out of left field for her. And unlike some other songs in this episode, I'm definitely going to remember this one.
Pudding.
And now we've reached...
Wait, can I take this?
You got to, man. It's the law. Every Christmas special needs at least one cameo.
Well, since I am interested in what she has to say, and I don't want to go back to jail, sure, why not?
What was that thing he said about not wanting to go back to jail?
Look, it's just not worth mentioning right now. Just nobody's gonna care. I gotta go convert this room to the collab setup.
Thank you. Hey guys, I am Shadow 007 here. How are you doing? Now, as Cruizer was about to say before I interrupted him, we've reached Luna's Future, which in our opinion, is the most disappointing song in the album. Before you Luna fans start picking up your pitchforks and crucifying him, we, or I in this case, will be giving you a very detailed opinion on why this song isn't that great. Now, as someone who isn't afraid to speak her opinion in either dry wit, roasting, or blowing a gasket style of a rant, I want to give a more positive approach, as while I think this song isn't really good, there's still work for improvement to make the song better. There are no bad ideas, only bad executions after all. So, what I'm gonna do is give 3 options to fix Luna's Future. The first option is improving on the sound and music of the song. The second option is going to be entirely on what I personally think should be better, and the third option is a combination of the first 2 options, being wanting to improve on the sound and music like the first idea, while at the same time have some ideas I have regarding the second idea. With that out of the way, let's get started. Number 1, softer vocals and instruments. Believe it or not, Luna's Future actually had multiple demos before the official release of the episode. Some of the demos included are in different keys and with additional dialogue that was scrapped in the episode. There were at least 6 demos of the song, and the third demo was actually showcased as a teaser at a convention, and what they showed in my opinion is 1,000 times better than the original.
I see a cold wind blowing through, I see days neither fun nor free. I see a future caused by you, I see a path not meant to be.
Notice how the vocals and instruments are much softer than the original? That to me is what an eternal winter should sound like. Musically, when you think about the winter season, you don't often really hear booming instruments and vocals. You hear quiet and soft sounds as if they're being buried by the snow and the cold wind. Think of any video game that you played where you were in a snowy region or ice level, and you always hear those soft sounds. In terms of vocals, they're usually hushed like a whisper or a lullaby, as if the powerful gust of wind is too strong to carry it, or the quiet stillness of winter is so deafening that it is all you hear. So in short, by having softer vocals and instruments, this would make this song more beautiful to listen to rather than having Luna shouting in your face. Now, on to the next option, which will be my personal fix of the song. Number 2, no song at all. What really bothers me about this song is how they miss the point of the original Charles Dickens story. What do I mean? Well, for starters, the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come was meant to be silent. Look at any other interpretation of the story. Every single version of the spirit has always been a mute. So having Luna representing the spirit just by talking and singing defeats the purpose of the character of the classic tale. Here's how I would fix the scene. Have the scene after with Pinkie Pie play like normal and have Snowfall encounter Luna, but not having Luna speak or sing. Maybe throw in some dialogue from the original story. Like have Snowfall asking Luna questions of the future, demanding her to speak, and then have Luna point to the frozen wasteland. Then have Snowfall walk as she takes in her surroundings. And remember in the original tale how the ghost of Christmas yet to come makes Scrooge look at his grave? Well, for this scene, have Luna force Snowfall to gaze at a statue being buried in the snow. Snowfall then asks who it is, and it is revealed to be Snowfall herself, as two Wendigos appear in a flurry like in the original song, finally giving Snowfall the realization that all of this is her fault. And unless she changes what she feels in her heart, this will be the fate of all of Equestria, forever buried in an eternal winter. Man, that got dark. And I hear you say, but Shadow, not having a song at all would make the entire episode inconsistent. It's a musical, so all spirits have to sing their parts. True. And to that I say, who says that Luna has to sing? Number 3, have Snowfall sing instead. As I said, this option is a combination of the first 2 ideas I have regarding the song. Have the vocals and instruments still be like the demo like my first idea, and instead of having Luna sing the song, have Snowfall sing instead, keeping similar to my second idea. Maybe keep some of the original lyrics in, but switch it to first person since Snowfall is taking in the damage she's done. You can also have a brief interruption of the song by having some dialogue in there, similar to Pinkie's lament in Pinkie Pride. That's when she finds the statue of herself, sees the Wendigos, have reality sink in, makes her apology speech and plea to the spirit like in the original script, and then continue from there. And there you have it. All 3 really good options on how to fix Luna's future. As I've said before, while I don't outright hate the song, I am disappointed that it could have been so much better. But hey, gotta get them Luna singing Brony points from the fans. Fucking fan service. Hope you guys enjoyed my time and my thoughts on this segment. This is I Am Shadow, and I'll see you guys next time. Back to you, Cruizer.
What a woman.
Aw, thanks. But I'm married.
Damn it!
Yeah, I get that a lot. Wouldn't be the first time. And with that, I shall take my leave. And I expect my check from you in the mail.
The only thing I'm going to say on this is that they took out the dialogue at the end. Now when you listen to the CD, there's this awkward moment of silence.
Ghosts? They aren't real. It's just a little Philly story.
They are all too real, Snowfall, and your actions will allow them to return. The future of Equestria shall be bathed in a blanket of eternal snow.
They should have either let the dialogue in or replace it with something new. Now, with all of that said, was this a cash grab? No, not really. The mixing could have been better and 1 or 2 performances could have been tweaked, along with some new lyrics, but this doesn't feel like a cash grab. Is it worth getting? If you like physical media, yes. It will make a great addition to your pony collection. And the booklet unfolds with this sweet poster. Signatures not included. But if this Christmas music doesn't work for you, there's always Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Merry Christmas from all of us at Hoof Rock.